house and a Ric Flair. Welcome. All right, you little piece of hair. Come on, I can feel you. Hi, welcome to this week's Kline May Showcase, Kline May Realty Showcase. Mic drop. The mic is clipped, so I can't drop it. That'll be all right. I think I have the gist of it. Hey man, I saw something. I just want to tell you. Hi, welcome to this week's Kline May Realty Showcase. I'm Spencer Wenger. I'm located right here at our Harrisonburg office. So if you happen to see anything while you're driving down the road or on our TV show or our website, you just give us a call and we will be able to hook you right up and give you whatever information you need to know. Thanks to this week's sponsors and enjoy the show.
Thank you so much for having me over because we connected so good. But how did we really meet? How long ago was that? That was a little bit ago.
It had to be like March. I actually just called Kline May and we were lucky enough you picked up the phone. I was running through the properties that I was looking at online and you're like, no, that's a dog. I wouldn't let my daughter go to the bathroom in that house.
And then we were also talking, well, I'm retiring from the Northern Virginia area. We want to get out of the crazy part. And then we started looking at homes. And we weren't sure at the time whether you're going to spend 6 months here and 6 months in Florida, and whether it was going to be winter or summer. So we ran through all those scenarios, and then you got this beautiful home. So, yeah.
And that was like completely unexpected. We had no idea we were moving to Harrisonburg. But I think that's when we really fell in love with you because we were completely all over the board. I mean, we looked at land.
Yes.
We looked at
We did,
houses up on Massanutten. We looked at townhouses. We looked at properties over in Preston Lake. We looked at, we were everywhere. But we did not think we were buying this house.
I knew I was in trouble when we saw the closet.
This closet is amazing. It's got a huge dresser, and you sit with the wine at the couch in the closet looking out over the skyline. It's like, this is amazing.
Looking out the window going, oh no. I saw her face with the piano and then the closet, and I was like...
The piano for you was a big thing. Yes, all right. She's like, no, we gotta have this piano.
But the timing was good too. We loved the house, right? So the whole way home, we're driving, oh my gosh, that was amazing, that was amazing. But then you start to go like, no, what are we doing? You know, you have that questioning of, are we really doing the right thing? And like, you're immediately calling us. And you're like, you guys got it. If you want the house, you got it right away. Like that timing.
We did really good negotiation because I knew what you wanted, you knew how I was gonna present it. And by knowing that, it's not, I'm at dinner and he's calling me, and we knew how we were gonna proceed.
And you worked with the owners and they were on a special timeline for some of the personal things going on with them.
By being human, we were able to be the best offer. And so it's not always money, it's this.
Yes.
And that's what's really important.
And I think, you know, when you said, okay, they're going with yours.
Nice.
And we looked at each other and we said, okay.
Oh well, gonna have to sell now.
You went from realtor to friend in the in-between time. I mean, our house sold back in Northern Virginia in what, 12 hours?
12 hours.
12 hours. And then we were, in effect, homeless for weeks and weeks and weeks on end.
Yes.
The people moved out and you just became like our man on the street here. It's like, I need a dentist. Do you know anybody who fixes cars? We have a dog. Do you know anybody who watches dogs?
And that's the friendship part. That's the people part, right? That we love about everybody, and that's good. Because houses, they come and go, right? But this is good. And I'm gonna stick this mic in my pocket because thank you so much for everything you've done for me and being my friend. You know, I so appreciate that because, you know, those are the things that really make this worth it. So God bless your heart, and thank you so much for letting me in.
Whether you're looking to purchase or refinance a home, DuPont Community Credit Union has mortgage options to fit your life. With fixed and adjustable rate options that offer low down payments, DCCU's team of local mortgage advisors will advise you on the best mortgage option and guide you through the lending process, from pre-approval to making memories in your new home. Start your home buying journey today at mydccu.com.
The American Cancer Society relies on the community and its volunteers and its donors. When an event like this is held, we really look for the community to respond and really be a part of this in celebrating the survivors, because that's what it's about. It's about celebrating life and celebrating the hope for the future. I am active with the American Cancer Society in Harrisonburg and Rockingham County. As a cancer survivor, it made me realize how important fundraising for this cause is. This is the American Cancer Society's largest fundraiser.
The money raised helps fund cancer research and programs for cancer patients and their families, and on education for prevention and screening. What's really neat about Relay for Life is it's not just a fundraiser, it's a chance for the community to come together and celebrate cancer survivors and remember loved ones that have been touched by cancer.
I was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in May of 2020. And when you're faced with that kind of diagnosis, you really don't know what's going to come next. And you're reaching out and you're looking for hope anywhere that you can find it. The American Cancer Society offered me hope when I didn't know if hope was there. And now I want to give back.
Each Relay for Life event starts with an opening ceremony. We have a survivor speak to share their story, and then the survivors actually take the first lap around the track. So they walk and everyone in the community cheers them on to celebrate their survivorship.
I chose to share my story in hopes that it would help someone else who was in the same position that I was. To hear a story of a survivor is the hope that you're often looking for. It takes everyone to make this work.
I've been so fortunate to get to meet Dee Dee through hearing her story, to have them on board supporting us as a sponsor, and also her involvement with the event has just really been fantastic. We're very thankful for all of the local businesses that sponsor our events. Having their donations and their support, it really helps us fund our mission, but it also means so much to the cancer patients, to the survivors, to the caregivers, to see local businesses helping out in the fight.
My hope for the American Cancer Society is that people continue to support it, continue to come out, that the community comes together and realizes that we can make a difference. Together, we can stand up and fight cancer.
Home buyers beware. That's Virginia's motto. So do not buy someone else's problems. Never skip the home inspection. Even if you're buying as is or FYI, for your own protection, get a home inspection from Aztec Home Inspections. We provide home buyers with thorough and informative home inspections, radon testing, and mold testing. Get protected during your home buying process. Know before you buy. Schedule online at aztechomeInsp.com.
Hi, I'm Karl Waizecker, Principal Broker at Kline May Realty. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Q&A with Kline May. As always, we'll start with our coffee. This one is a special coffee brought to us by an employee of ours from Franklin, West Virginia. This is from a place called Valkyrie Farms. This is their Spruce Triple X. And the unusual thing about this is the coffee beans are soaked in bourbon before they're roasted. If you like that taste, that is absolutely fantastic. Kind of reminds me of like the Christmas candies that you get that have a little bit of alcohol in the middle and you get the blend of flavors. Our question today is something that's come up recently in some of our meetings with agents, and that is, should I have a radon inspection? I am not a scientist, so I'm not going to tell you exactly what radon is or how hazardous it may or may not be for you. But I would direct you to the government's website, the EPA's website, which is epa.gov. And if you go there and just type in the word radon in the search bar, you will come up with literally over 9,000 instances where it's mentioned on their website. The first few that come up are all you need. Great definitions, the basics. So according to the EPA, radon is an odorless, tasteless gas that is present all over the world, and it is generated by the radioactive decay of radium atoms. So those are in certain types of minerals and soils. Around here in the Shenandoah Valley, we typically have fairly high radon counts. So it's a good idea if you're buying a home, especially if it's a home that has a basement with living area, because the danger with radon is that it builds up in poorly ventilated areas. So it seeps up from the ground, gets into your basement, and if your basement isn't too well ventilated, you can have long-term problems. The government, again, the EPA says that radon is the second leading cause of lung cancer, second only to smoking. But it's odorless and it's tasteless and it's colorless, so the only way you know if you have it in your home is to have a test. You can buy home test kits at a hardware store. All of our local home inspectors are very, very experienced with radon testing. I would recommend going with a professional on that. And then if you do find you have higher levels of radon and you want to treat them, you can call in a specialist to do that. It is somewhat expensive, but not crushingly so, probably somewhere in the area of $1,000 to $1,500 for the typical house. Ask the experts. If you have questions about that, start with EPA.gov and then maybe talk to a home inspector. If you'd like to keep up with what's going on in the real estate market locally, hit that link down below and it'll take you to a listing of the newest listings in our market the past 2 weeks. And as always, if you have a coffee you'd like me to try or a question you'd like me to answer, please send that to questions@KlineMay.com. Thanks very much. We'll see you next time.
Honey, what are you doing?
Huh? I'm guarding the house.
Yeah, I guess you forgot we have Hawk security now. You know our entire house is secured, and we get alerts when the kids come home from school, and we can finally take that vacation because we can see everything on our phones. Come on, honey, let's go to bed. Let Hawk security keep an eye on those creeps so you can get your sleep.
We're doing an adoption promotion for the entire month for all dogs and cats who are 7 years or older. He's really laid back. He's interested in toys, but most like soft toys or bones to chew on than necessarily running around. Oh boy!
Oh, look at you.
There he goes. He is almost 8 now. Great with people, likes kids.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, not too fond of dogs. He'll tolerate them, but he does better away from them than he does with them. But he's awfully sweet.
Do you think he likes playing with kids?
Yeah, he's done well around children.
Does he like to play fetch or anything else?
He's more of a couch potato. He's more my speed.
So Hawk, please tell me, if somebody would like to get Roscoe, what would they need to do?
Yeah, so the first thing will be to fill out an application online. Doesn't mean you have to adopt him.
Okay.
It's just so we get your information to see if he's a good fit. And then just come on into the shelter. We're open 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Saturday. And then also on the evenings on Wednesdays too, from 5 to 7. So fill out an application, come on in, and we'll get him out, maybe even with his costume on. And they can visit with him and see if he's a good fit.
And we can go for a walk or something?
Absolutely.
Misham love. Well, he's a super sweet dog. I hope he gets adopted soon.
I do too. We know the right family's waiting for him.
Aw, well, he's waiting for the right family too.
That too. Lana, are you up for meeting the cat also?
Sure am.
Let's head inside. We'll go meet Phyllis.
All right, let's do that. All right, Hawk, well, tell me about this little animal.
This sweet girl is Phyllis. She's an 11-year-old domestic short hair who's been with us for a little while, and older pets take a little bit longer to go home, but hopefully she'll be going home soon.
Tell me a little bit about her character.
She's really affectionate. We don't know how she is around dogs, although for the right home we could find out with their dog, see how she does with it. The other cat, she seems to tolerate them okay. I don't think she's crazy about them, but she's also not mean towards them either.
Nice. I know what she likes. She likes the snacks.
She loves those little snacks you have there, yeah.
And she's very gentle.
She is.
So is it normal for you to have older pets here?
It is. You know, we take in dogs and cats of all ages and sizes. The older ones do take longer to go home.
Thank you so much for showing me Roscoe and Phyllis. I had a lot of fun today, and I hope they're going to get adopted soon.
Yeah, you're most welcome. Thank you for coming out to visit them.
We all want to give our kids the best of everything, the best nutrition, the best education, and the best place to grow up. Even the air they breathe. Lennox strives to provide the best air quality for your family's home, free of indoor air pollutants.
At Landis Heating and Air Conditioning, they can install a Lennox customized comfort system in your home. Let Landis sweat the details so you can relax in comfort. Call my friends at Landis Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Get up to $1,700 in rebates.
Thanks for joining us this morning. We hope you enjoyed the show. As always, we'd like to thank our sponsors, and we hope to see you again soon.